Hello everyone, you are all welcome to day 4 session 1 of sustainability resilient supply chains. Today this is our first session for today, but we are having one more session on this. We are going to talk about technology, data analysis and consumer behavior. Consumer behavior meaning is your behavior. How your behavior is going to change the businesses. If I am the business person, how I am going to change the business quickly based on your behavior. That is the focus of today's session, and this is going to be comprehensive session of all we have studied so far. One thing I wanted to stress, yesterday we did not have time, about the vertical and horizontal collaboration. If you know those things, then you can comfortably going to the next session. Vertical collaboration is collaboration between upstream and downstream partners. Okay. That means supplier can collaborate with manufacturer, manufacturer can collaborate with wholesaler, retailer or anyone. That is called vertical collaboration. Vertically they are connected upstream to downstream. Horizontal collaboration meaning is collaboration among the same level of players. If you are having tier 1 supplier, all tier 1 suppliers will be connected, tier 2 suppliers will be connected through some collaboration. The best example is inventory pooling. I told you about it. You might have seen, if you are having some grocery shop, if something is missing in the shelf and if you are a regular customer, your father is asking you to go and buy Head and Shoulders shampoo. It is not there. Similarly, immediately the person will be running to the next convenience store and he will bring it. They are the same convenience stores, instead of being competitive, they are collaborating. So, that is called collaboration horizontally. You will not forget this concept if you are relating your daily life routine operations. So, operations supply chain are nothing other than what you are doing, and you know the answer. However, you have to put the context, put into the context of theoretical aspects of supply chain logistics. And some of you are studying MBA, general MBA, some of you are in executive PhD, whatever it is, there is a connection between our daily routine, businesses and theories what have been established. Theories are the one which have been tested for several years, then it has become theory. So, induction method is normally used for creating some theories. We are all using deduction method. MBA, at one point in time you may be knowing what is deduction method. You are deducing from the theory, that means you are not trying to create a new theory, you are not reinventing the wheel, you are making something sense out of what is already existing. So, here in this one we are going to talk about beyond firms, beyond regulations, beyond market. There is a new perspective towards sustainability. What is that perspective? How to bridge the gap between operations, distributions and marketing. Marketing is normally from the consumer's point of view. If consumer is not ready to take that, if consumer is not ready to take the product, then marketing is failing. So, you have to distribute based on the consumer's expectations. You are making the production based on the distribution plan. That means one is having the cascading effect on it. If you are having more number of operations, more and more operations meaning is more operation, what is it? It is production. Operations are resulted in production. So, production, if it is more, you are using push strategy. I am connecting all of them. Today is the last session and we have only 2 hours today. I want to capsule type of thing to be given to you. This is my agenda for myself. If you are relating everything from the past 3 days, probably you can come up with some idea. Even you can go for PhD at this level. If you are having overarching idea of everything, operations. Now, I am going to add something for the push strategy in terms of marketing. If you are having push strategy, that means you are producing more and more by knowing this, unknowingly, but without having any idea of what is to be distributed, how much customers are needing, then you are using push strategy. We will come to that point again when I am going for the detailed tables. Role of technology and data analysis in consumer market. This is slightly different. We have done for the other technology oriented supply chain tracking and tracing through sensors. Now, we are going to look at the consumer market. And business model for e-markets, we are having the multiple different channels for selling the product. We are doing e-commerce. E-commerce is the old word. Now we are using something else. Okay. So we are going to look at how the transformation has happened globally around the globe. Whatever is happening, India is also considering that. So we are not alone in this chain. Whatever global countries are formulating for satisfying the customers, same trend is going on here, because we are connected through internet, we are connected through social media. So social media is the main cause for global transformation, nobody can deny it. So global changes are happening, and you are growing, most of the young people are growing through your mobile phone. So the message what is really given to you is shaping you. Your shape is, your mold is coming from the social media. Then already it has been done, so it is previously made slide, so it is done. We do not need to talk about this. I have to thank Dr. MPS for already considering this. He is great in ESG. I am not aware of these things completely. So that means no single person know everything. Your job is slightly different. You have to be knowing everything. MBA students are like, you have to know bits and pieces of every different aspect of it, of operations and marketing, e-learning, digital technology. See, for example, if you are good at Java, you may definitely know C++, but you do not need to know Python. If you are a manager, you should know little bit of Python, at least you should be in a position to comment on it. So some of these strengths, like me, I normally comment quickly what is wrong, that is my brain. That means it is not a negative feeling, but I can identify the negative point of the text immediately. So you have to identify what is your strength, you have to identify. So MBAs or PhDs, now you have to identify what is your strength. If you know what is your strength and weakness, probably you can be a better person than what you really thought about you. So now let us go to the first case study, because I cannot teach without case study. This topic is something related to our real life. I am going to talk about a soft drink company. It is in UK. They are having different products, like we are having Coke, Pepsi and other things here. Similarly, they are also having 1 liter bottle, 330 ml can. There are many things. Why I am saying it? What is important? That is consumerism, what we are going to talk about. Who will buy 1 liter bottle? Will you buy when you are walking on the road? If you are going alone, will you grab 1 liter bottle of Coke? No, that means you are not buying. Your family will buy. Family or group of students, if 5-4 students are going, they can easily grab one, they can consume it. Who will buy this 330? It's you, young people. Just grab one bottle quickly, and then you will be getting into the class, or you may be going for drama, anything. So this is for 1 or 2 members, that means small. Family meaning is small, big, and otherwise it is small. Okay. Now the behavior of customers are different. If they are buying 1 liter bottle, they are compromising in a bit of quality. If 1 liter is bought for one person, they are compromising definitely on quality. Quality compromise in terms of release of air. Only one person is consuming, you are opening and closing many times, the air is going out. It is a carbonated drink. That carbonated concept is fizzy, it is not really having that air. So that means you are ready as a family man, probably if you are looking at your price, if you are having budget, you will go for it. Now the behavior is telling the manufacturer. So do you want to ask any question? I will pause after one slide, you can ask question. So this is the concept of taking this particular case study. This company is having collaboration with Tesco, is a big retailer, Sainsbury another retailer. I have put it in the order of the investment market share. So Tesco is a big market share, Sainsbury next level, I have not used the case of India, sorry about it, because I really do not know who is the big player in this country. Then Morrison's, actually Astra has gone here now, because when I took this paper it was different, the position is changing, but all of them are retailers. 1 liter bottle here may not be sold in this. Why? Now there is a question. 1 liter bottle kept in one shop may not be or cannot be, should not be sold in Sainsbury. Why? Now question comes to you, anybody can answer. If you are keeping 1 liter bottle for sale in one shop, that is a different retailer, you cannot take that bottle and put it in the other shop. Why? Any country, it is the same concept. Anybody has got the answer?
They don't have tie-ups among the retailers.
They don't have tie-ups. Barcode. Barcode is designed only for that shop. You cannot sell it anywhere. Barcode is not only for the price. Barcode is relating different information, supplier information as well, and retailer information. This is meant, this barcode labeling, that is called labeling. Labeling is dividing the market. Label what is prepared for Tesco is not the same label like Sainsbury. Barcode you can't read it, only they know it. So, if somebody is trying to steal in one shop, trying to sell it in other shop which is using the barcode, it will not read the barcode. So, that is another aspect. So, now when we are doing this, I am going to talk about CPFR, combining CPFR, customer behavior, delivery and then operation, production operation, all are going to be combined together. This is the actual, this is published one, I publish it in my paper, so confidently I can show you. This is the 16 week of timeline, this is 12, up to 12 it is given, it is until week 16. That means, whenever they are doing promotion, if you are doing every single day promotion, that is not promotion. Promotion means you have to increase the sales by giving some taste for the customers. Once the customer is tasting the product, they are going to be falling for the product. That means, they will be following the product, they will be liking the product, they will be inclining to buy the product again and again. That is the motivation of promotion. So, promotion is going to be in the week 1 and 5. That means, only 4 weeks starting from week 1 until the end of 4th week, that is before 5th week. For example, 4 weeks promotion. Promotion actually 4 weeks. This is the starting point of promotion. No, let us start from here, opposite way, here, sorry. This is the starting point of promotion. This is nothing, only planning stage after promotion or before promotion, wherever which timeline you are going, I will remove this, it will confuse you. Okay, starting point here, let me start from here. Promotion is starting, already planning might be there. The week 2, week minus 2, it is not 2, week minus 2. So, week minus 16, that means before 2 weeks of promotion they are starting some planning. Before, see, look at this, everywhere they have so many different timelines, but I am starting from minus 16, 16th week. If I am starting from here, I have to talk about only delivery or final stage. Let me talk about promotion before 16 weeks. Before 16 weeks, rolling horizon forecast by commercial team. If you remember, I said CPFR is collaborative planning, forecasting and replenishment. Every partner should be incorporated in the planning stage. So, before 16 weeks, forecast is happening only with the commercial team, we are not involving anyone. Then 12th week, see in the global countries, I can say only there are 2 competitors, Coca-Cola and Pepsi mainly. Even we say we are having different brands, market share when you consider globally, they are the leading soft drink producers. Actually, it is one among them, I cannot name them, this I am talking about one among them. So, they are having before 16 weeks only the commercial team related forecasting. Before 12 weeks, that means after 4 weeks, they are coming to the rolling forecast incorporated in the production plan. Forecast is some number, but production is different number. Forecasted number should be reflected in your production cycle as well. So, you have to plan for the machine time, and after that they are planning, they have not bought anything. So, material is also required, material requirement is calculated at that 12th week, before 12 weeks. In the 11th week materials are ordered. I am going to have the first week of promotion, everybody is going to be in the shop to buy the product. So, they are assuming something and they are making the preparation for raw material. Then raw materials are ordered. So, supplier will be giving the raw materials. See, order meaning is you have to have space to bring that raw material into your production site. Materials are and production plan is updated every day, they are updating. Why to update every day? Because when you are having the promotion forecast is happening before 12 weeks, but suddenly they also know include some event, open day is going to happen, GIAN program is happening. So, something will, information will keep on coming. If it is a big city, it is difficult to change plan. So, they are changing the plan in the earlier stage, and collaborative plans. These are all the decisions, combined decisions analysis. So, they are making the plan and combining everything, and it is into the company's total forecast. Small forecast is made into the big forecast plan along with the other partners. Here it is combined, this is combined forecasting. Then planners are scrutinizing the next 3 weeks to compare the adequate stock cover, whether we are having the regular planning, regular production plus forecasting for the future, that is promotional forecasting. Do I have enough material to cover both regular sales as well as the promotional sales? Shipment is happening, okay. Then day 1 and 2, this is very crucial. If promotion is happening, first 2 days they have to be in the place. Everyone, not necessarily physical presence, they have to understand how many people are buying it. That is giving the actual consumer behavior. If person is really tentative in buying, there is no actual intention, but he wants to buy it because of the promotion, you can easily see how vulnerable is he for promotion. We can catch him. How to catch him? Based on the card, store card. When he is buying, he will be giving his card, bank card or phone card or something else, which will be disclosed to the till person. That till person, whenever he is entering, that number will go to the actual manufacturer. So, this is very crucial for the first 2 days. Why it is crucial? Now, I have planned something. So, planning is something different than actual. I have planned this much of sales. My actual sales is like this. This is actual, this was forecasted. The difference is non-accuracy. If you are having accurate forecasting, both should match, there will not be any difference. In order to reduce the gap, we have to have this crucial observation. This observation is really helping. If some are buying more and more item, the replenishment will happen quickly. They will be adjusting the production. It is not possible to adjust completely, but they can adjust little bit, 10% above or below. So, in the day 1 and 2, initial sales monitoring is happening, all are not physical, only through barcode. If it is sold, then barcode is read. Production and replenishment align with true demand by VMI. VMI meaning is vendor managed inventory. So, vendor will be looking from his office, he will not come to any store. There will be hundreds or 200 stores. So, they will not come to the store, they will be looking, monitoring from the computer. So, this is the way we are calculating post promotion, evaluation of promotion. If you go to the shop, if nothing is there, as a consumer you are very much disappointed. I have come all the way from my home to pick up this bottle, 1 liter, but 6 packs, because it is half price. The store has disappointed me. they will be writing this as a feedback later. If you immediately give the paper, they will write, no, I do not like this shop at all, everything is empty shelf. So, we will come to that point of consumerism and consumer behavior, consumer feedback, but at this point what is required, manufacturer should know what happened after the promotion, how we are going to plan for the next promotion. Evaluation of the promotion is happening in the first these two periods, first 2 days, and then evaluation, it is very crucial. And promotion, if he is a good planner, he will not do the promotion for the next 5 weeks. If you see promotion for the same product again and again, your mental ability will be telling you this product is going to be in the promotion tomorrow. I am postponing my purchase behavior for the next day. So, that means something is raising the alarm, why should I buy this product? Now, what is the information here? When you are having the promotion, not promotion people are working, not marketing people are working, delivery person is working hard to replenish. He cannot do everything in one day. If you look at it, planners scrutinize next 2 weeks, 3 weeks to ensure adequate, you can't see from there, can you see adequate, can you see the adequate stock cover? Shipment to depot, shipment is not happening in one day, 2 weeks before the promotion is happening. That means you have to plan the warehouse, you have to make the storage very clear, then only you can bring the item. Every load will not come on the same day. So, this is one aspect. Then what happens? We are agreeing, listing all major deals. This is very important. Planning, what are required for planning, role of retailer and manufacturer in promotional planning. It can be for anything, not necessarily for soft drinks. Anyone who is making the promotional planning, he has to, that company has to list all the major deals, whether they are going for the buy one get one free, bog off. You might have heard this if you are studying marketing. If you do not know, these are the things, buy one get one free, implication is you are giving for half price, but 2 items, you are selling 2 items. So, more items are sold. There are different meanings. Half price, that is again one type of promotion, only one item is sold. When you look at it carefully, all the planning are not same. If you are giving bog off, you are selling 2 items. So, whoever is buying, one person will buy 2 items. If there are 10 students going, you will be buying 20 items. If you are having the half price promotion, you need to have only half the stock. Everybody will buy only 1. So, a million people buy only million items. So, it is one item is sold, it is implying in the stock warehouse. And then you are having buy 3 get 1 free. I will tell you what is the price implication, quantity. So, we are dividing them into price and quantity of sale. So, here buy 3 get 1 free, and then buy 3 for 2. So, here price, one price is included in 3 already. So, when I am looking at it, I have to get 4 items. If I am buying, I have to carry 4 items. Price of 1 is included in the 3. So, 4 items are sold. Buy 3 for 2, there is no price. Buy 3 items for the price of 2. So, still you are having same items. Again the price is included here. They are not giving for cheaper, they are trying to maximize the purchase, not minimize the price. So, these are the aspects when you are having the marketing. As a manager, a supply chain operation or production manager, delivery manager, you have to make sure what number is going to be sold for the next day. Accordingly, you have to take the reverse engineering kind of. If you are an engineer, you might be knowing how to calculate from reverse. So, reverse engineering system is calculation from the reverse side based on the expected sale. Your delivery plan will happen. After the delivery plan, you will be having the production plan, then actually you are not producing, only planning. After production plan, you have to go for raw materials. So, the planning will go in the reverse order, that is why we have drawn, so I have drawn it in the reverse order. Okay. So, now role of the combined data analysis or combined decision analysis in forecasting. Compare the historical performance, we talked about historical. The question is, if we are talking about history past tense, what is going to be for the new product? I do not have any historical data. If you are introducing a new product, promotion can be for the existing product, promotion can be for the new product. If there is no such data, where will I land? What is my final decision would be? Any idea? Historical performance, if there is no known value for the new product, no known value for the new product, what will you do? That is my question. It can be marketing aspect, operations aspect, anything. I do not have anything, what will I do? No data. Samsung new phone, maybe Note 50, iPhone, say iPhone 17. iPhone 17 should look at iPhone 16, 50 should look at Samsung 40, and you have to add plus or minus. So, when you do not have the historical data, use the intuitive number based on the past performance. You have to underline other things as well. There are different underlying factors, not only previous historical data, you have to see what are the other factors influencing the local people. For example, if you are talking about this, no past data, one is similar product, look at similar product and what is the sale, and look at the income level as well. I am adding plus income level, age. The previous product meant for youngsters, if new product is not meant for youngsters, you have to look at what age it is for. That means everything should be matched, otherwise you cannot take that previous data of something else. So, it has to be in the same category, income, age, geographical location. People are ready to spend, old people will be having money, but they will not be ready to spend. So, you have to look at whom you are targeting, what is the target market. So, anybody wants to say something? Last time, sorry, I missed. Anyone? Do you want to ask me any question before I move on? Shall I continue? Okay. So, based on the judgments, experience come up with a figure. This is very, very important. If I say similar product, do not take very naive meaning of the product. Similar product with some judgments. Judgments are based on income level where you are trying to sell, what is the age group you are trying to sell, and whether people are ready to accept the product. What was the feedback from the customers for the product, not only sales, feedback. Main drawbacks of present method based on what I said so far, it is very time consuming. I do not want to do it. It is very time consuming. 16 weeks before I have to start the planning, and my production is only 2 to 3 days. Why should I plan 16 weeks in advance? If someone is thinking and it is not very well documented, it is very complicated, then we can go for the next approach. What I said is about big data analysis. So, I can incorporate judgments from the customer's feedback, and I have the sales data, I have previous year's data. My computer can be managing so much of data if I have advanced computer, and it is for the company, I can incorporate everything into one go. So, automatically algorithms will be written and given the, it will be giving the answer. So, what you need to do is only one intervention, you have to check whether it makes sense, whether my computer has given me the wrong answer. How to check? I told that as well. Do not do it by yourself, check with your group of suppliers, group of retailers, group of manufacturers, ask them to give the same thing. They are also having same capability of computer. They can also do the big data analysis. They can also bring up with one number, then isn't it? So, they can bring up with some number, your computer and their computer, if it is collaborating through IoT and it is exchanging some information, if all are consolidating for only one particular aspect, that number should match. One if is saying 100 quintal, other one if it is saying 50 quintal, it is not going to match. So, there is disparity, huge disparity, some plus or minus are okay. If that is the case, then forecast accuracy will be different. So, here in this case we have used simple like linear regression, and using that we have achieved 24 to 36% of mean percentage error. So, that is up to you, it is a you can go for maximum. So, totally it is minus, sorry, next slide we have it, I will show you. You can go with the range I am going to show mean absolute percentage error. So, percentage error cannot be reduced for 36% if you are using other methods. If you are having the collaborative approach, you can reduce the error to maximum of 36%. That means you will be getting 64% accuracy, or you can get 76% accuracy. Okay. What to do? So, I felt this is very difficult. I myself did this project. I felt this is very complicated, time consuming. For 1 liter bottle promotion, I have to spend 1 month. For 330, I have to get all the information from all retailers. Even it was computer based, but it was difficult. So, I use reference demand model. This is the model which I developed for exclusively for the company, and we talked about this reference demand model. If you remember in the first class, you have to give the reason why they have bought it, what is the season, and whether they are having open house event or anything. So, you have to collect all the information. I will go to the next slide before I come to the previous one. So, this is called reference demand model. You have to find out the information attributes. There are 5 attributes, it is listed, it is published. So, students are using it, it is not in any book. Book also published with the same information, sorry, the same has come in the book. Source of the information, availability of the information, who is giving the information, that is a source. Availability meaning is when is it available, can you act on it, what is the reliability of the, reliability meaning is consistency, and then reliability, validity both are important, we have used only reliability here. And actionability meaning is how much can you act on the information. If someone is telling tonight we are going to have flood, can you act on it quickly? No, we can't do it. If you are getting the same information before a week, probably you can be well prepared. And importance, what is importance for? If I am getting some information, that information is not going to help me for making any forecasting. If I have that information and that information is crucial for me to make the forecasting, then I will use it. Let me say this example, today GIAN program is finished, tomorrow is 5th day for us. If the information is gone to the cafeteria, he may expect all of you to come for lunch. So, because it is given 5 days, 5th day is a closing day, you may not be there. So, it is not certain whether you will be having lunch here. If this information is not gone properly to the canteen, then actually it is a very important message. The importance is to avoid food waste. So, importance is based on the person who is acting and the act what he is doing. So, there are 2 different things. So, all these 5 attributes to be considered for any company, not necessarily for soft drink company. This is very generic. You have to get the promotion information, what type of promotion and what is the structure of promotion, what are the change plans. Some companies are making, retailers are making in-house promotion. We call it as in-store promotion for only for today. You might have seen only today you have this promotion, tomorrow you do not have the promotion. Manufacturing common word, in-store promotion. Whatever I said before, it manufacturer is planning the promotion, but now what I am saying is in-store promotion for only one type of changes to planned promotion. Why it is happening? Because in-store promotion is happening. Why in-store promotion is happening? Two competitors are competing, they are racing against each other. That corner store, convenience store has given one promotion, let me give promotion. He is not asking manufacturer, suddenly he is giving the promotion, my shelf will be empty, all the retailers have taken the item, nothing is available. So, the blame will go to the manufacturer, your product is not in the shelf, you are having VMI, you are not refilling. They cannot make the production immediately in 2 days, production time, lead time probably for that product 7 days, they cannot do it quickly. So, in that case this is complicating the situation, that is why we are seeing empty shelf. VMI should not be blamed for, VMI is monitoring the shelf, vendor is monitoring the shelf based on the barcode. However, he is not in a position to replenish within the time period because he does not have the extra raw material to make. So, vendor is not vendor sometimes is not manufacturer, vendor may be different, manufacturer may be different. So, there is a gap. During promotion what happens, after promotion what happens, what is the redemption rate? Redemption rate is how many people are going to be with you for the next promotion. Or whether they are going to be continuing in the same trend of purchase. Pricing information should be there. Why I said this pricing, let me come to the point. I said Tesco, Sainsbury, Morrison, Asda, Somerfield, said the position has changed. If you remember, based on the market power, the pricing is also different. Supply chain is competing with each other, actually these retailers are not competitors, supply chain is competitor. So, Tesco is having more number of orders, if you are ordering more you are the leader, you can ask for less cost items. So, the price which is quoted for you is lesser than the next one. So, maybe Tesco will get for cheaper price, they can sell it for cheaper price. Sainsbury, if they are not ordering the same level of stock, if they are not ordering, then they have to pay little bit more. If you consider the last one and the, so I am giving example from this list, you can give example from your local shops. So, if you are last in the list, that means your power is less because you are ordering less. So, accordingly what happens here in this slide, so we are having different promotions, the promotional pricing is also changing. Seasonality, winter, spring, summer, autumn, temperature, Easter, Christmas, these are all we have seen. So, all these things are creating some difference in the demand. Trend, product life cycle, all product life cycle I told you, I think I told you. So, this is the stability, matured enough, there is an indication for too long period the demand is the same, something is going to happen. You have to be very careful. Now introduced, product is introduced, it is picking up, it has come to this stage, it is in very high growth. After growth it is staying in the same level for some time, that means it is the indication that there is going to be a decline. We do not know when it is going to decline, at one point definitely every product should decline. So, they have to change brand new product, improved taste. So, they have to use all marketing gimmick, it has come down. Now, what happens here? Another problem comes, trend, this is called trend. After trend, what you need to look at is cannibalization and competitor information. This is not for only soft drink company, as I said, it can be for anything. Cannibalization meaning is you are creating the competition between your own products. So, Tata RAV4, Toyota RAV4, Toyota anything else here, 4-wheel drive, for Land Rover, not Land Cruiser, okay, Toyota, I know, Toyota, Prado, RAV4. If you are having two different cars, both are almost similar, if you are giving promotion to both, that is called cannibalization. If you are giving some discount for both, you are promoting both at the same time, that is called cannibalization. So, if you are doing the cannibalization, you are missing out something. So, that means if you are giving some drink, orange drink promotion, do not give lemon drink as promotion. If you are giving both, that is not a good marketing strategy. You have to give promotion for only one product at one time. You should not give both. So, this is another reason for reduced sales. The other complicating factors are the here cannibalization. I said competitor information. Competitor information. If you are giving promotion, next street another promoter, sorry, another retailer is giving promotion, you will not sell properly. So, there will be a problem. Other complicating factors are given here, poor execution of promotion, store people are not keeping the item on shelf, then it is not displayed properly. So, this is not selling. New product of promotion with no history, it is a new product, your promotion method should be different. Okay, you are all buying in the shop. If you do not know about the product, it is the new product, what will attract you? That is my question. What will attract you to buy a new product? I am not talking like a supply chain, now I have shifted to marketing. Okay.
Features, benefit.
How do you know? Features, benefits, correct?
And pricing also.
Packaging, yeah.
Pricing. Attractive pricing.
So, pricing is a primary criteria, correct, right? Yeah, good. If you are looking for a product and the product which normally you are buying, it is having some other product closer to it, because the promoter is trying to sell the product, either packaging or pricing or some attractive feature what is given in the packaging, right. Anything else?
Usually when there is a new product launch, they actually advertise this product how it is superior than its competitor product. Usually Apple, Samsung or MI devices, they usually at the launch event they compare what are the benefit, what are the advantage and how it is superior than its competitor Apple or
yes.
In this also they mark a comparison between this product and this product, which catches the eye of any customer.
Yes, thank you. So, the comparison information on the product, not only the information, how it is different from the other product, what is the USP, unique selling point for the product. You have to demonstrate your strength. Similarly, all students, you have different strength. If there are 30 students, every student is excelling in different way. You have to put your CV in such a way, what is your strength. The same for the competitors, they have to promote the product by giving some extra information. If you are just displaying, it will not be sold. So, you can, these are complicating factors. So, execution of promotion in store and new product promotion is a problem, because you do not have the history. Unplanned in-store promotion is a regional difference. Unplanned, I told about this in-store promotion. Unplanned in-store promotion is the biggest problem for many of the companies. Because of the local competition, they have to react to the local competition. So, these are all, if you look at the table, these are all generic, not generic to the company, based on the company case study, sorry, it is not generic. That means, whatever you are doing, remove this, if you remove this retailer, intermediary, other things, you have to fill it. If you are creating a table with this row and this column, that is demand factor information and information attributes, if you could fill this, if you are giving the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, highest number 5, if you take it, choose only those different aspects. If you are, for example, I am having availability of the information is very much available, because I have internet, I have the data transfer ability. If you are having 5 for this, you do not need to put short term, long term, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale. If I am giving 5 scale for actionability for this cannibalization, if I know the cannibalization, I will avoid it, immediately I can avoid it. If you are giving 5 numbers, for example, I am giving 3 number for this, 2 number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale. 5 is the highest reliable, 1 is the lowest reliable one. So, if I am giving number 5, that data will help me to work on. If I am having number 1, that means I have to work in order to make it as 5. So, reliability should be improved. For example, I am saying 1, meaning is my source, whoever is source means who is giving the information. Even though it is computer, whether the information is correct, is there any problem with the information? I have to look at this carefully, intersection of these two, this is a problem. What is a problem? My computer, my retailer computer is not working for 2 days. The information what I am getting is frozen information. it is not live information. If that is the case, this is just an example. Cannibalization information has not come through because he does not have the latest information. So, you have to go and check in this. As a VMI, you have to go to the shop or you have to contact them and check it. So, this is called reference demand model. Too much of story is told. You have to go for the factors name are given. If you are doing any project, it can be operations, marketing or delivery. You have to go for the promotional information, what promotion, pricing information you should know, seasonality, what kind of seasonality, whether it is winter, spring or back to school, raining, flooding, whatever it is, you have to understand. Trend I told you about the trend, whether the trend is going to be in a decline stage. If it is going to decline, try to replace that product with something else. Do not stick with the product, try to change the product, make it as new as possible, brand new, improved, something you have to hype the product features. Cannibalization I said, and other complicating factors we discussed. Okay. Now, let us come to the actually one of the research students asked me about the modeling. So, I feel this is helpful for them. If you are doing case oriented research, even MBA students, if you are doing case, your professor will be saying you have to do some regression model. What is regression model? This is very common even for undergraduate students, we are teaching this. So, you are all postgraduate and PhD, it is very easy for you. Sales performance means how many items are being sold, how much you are selling to the market. This is dependent on different factors, promotional factors based on promotion, customer preferences, whether they like it or not, whether they are going to be your future customer, or they loyal customers, or they supporting you by spreading good word of mouth. So, these are all the factors. So, customer preference is not just he is choosing the product, whether he is going to be the person for me in the future as a loyal customer, retention of the customer, whether he is going to buy the product again and again, whether he is going to say some few good words about your product. This is customer preference. If you are good, you will be sending some chat message, or you may put thumbs up in your feedback. And so, special days are relevant to the product. If you are selling sweets, special days are Diwali, Christmas. If you are selling electronic products, people will be buying during New Year and Christmas to give it for friends. Seasonal factors, what seasons are there, whether they will buy the product. It is not common for all products. Seasonal products or umbrella you will buy only during rainy days, you do not need to bother other things. So, if you are creating them as variable, let me say 2 minutes capsule size regression. Okay. Ready? This is mathematics. Without mathematics, you are going to understand. I have been the mathematics teacher. So, let me say it as x1, x2, x3, x4. This is y. In the regression, what we say, you have studied it in your school level, if you remember, a1 x1, a2 x2, a3 x3, a4 x4. There are 4 variables. I am not talking about the constant now. So, this is y, this is x1, this is x2, x3, x4. All these things are, this is called regression actually. Regression is you are regressing the sales performance against all the variables. If you are having SPSS, do not worry, I am not giving any number or data, I do not have the data, I cannot do it in the screen, in the square with data, but what I can say is when you are doing the regression, this y is explained. So, this is dependent variable, this is independent variable. We need to know little bit of mathematics, otherwise we cannot go for the marketing. Marketing is not just convincing the people, marketing is also understanding the trend. Understanding the trend is based on this. Anything you want to say? You want to say anything? Only 2 minutes. Okay. This is dependent variable, this is independent variables. One dependent variable, many independent variables. One thing, satisfaction is dependent on something. sales are dependent on something, price is dependent on something, something means more than one. If you are having it, that is called dependent independent relationship. It is explained through the regression equation. This is also for you. If you want, you can do some data collection using the secondary data, anybody can do it. If you are a master student, it will take hardly half a day to do the modeling. Okay. Data is available online, plenty of data, you do not need to go and collect it. So, this is the one I used, and I have actually, if you are interested, you can use my name and e-thesis, it will come. So, this is the simplest form of regression you can ever think of. So, forecasting is done based on the dependent, as I said, dependent variable is sales. This is depending on different independent variables. This is depending, that is performance is depending on promotional factors, customer preferences, social days and seasonal factors data. Okay. Actually, we will be normally using one constant as well, I have not put the constant here. Okay. So, this is the regression model, it is regressed. I am not going to say what is, how it is regressed, but what is the result. Every student, whether you are undergraduate, postgraduate, you have to have some diagram, diagrammatic representation. I got plenty of data, I have divided the data into two groups. Here I used for modeling purpose. I used 102 weeks of data for modeling purposes, and remaining data I have not used for anything, I left it for testing. I made the model, this is the model. When I have tested it, first tested with the existing data as well as for the not used data. Here see blue color and this matching is not happening. So, originally it was forecasted, and pink regression, this is regression, this is sorry, based on the forecasting, that is I am checking later. Here it is sales and it is regress, see the difference, the gap, but almost picked, wherever it was going up and down it is picked, almost it is picking the peaks and dips. This is only modeling purposes. So, I cannot evaluate this model because this is not the one for evaluation, this is only from the data I have developed the model. When you are checking this, yellow is for the forecasting, this is again sales. I am using this model for the new data, that data is telling me I am okay with the forecasting, but I am not capturing this, it is totally wrong. This is totally wrong. Here also not exactly going to the peak. I know where is the peak, where is the sale, but I do not know why it happened like this. See this difference here, yellow is here and my blue is here, that means two different, it is not picking up, something went wrong. So, I have to look at it, week number 160, probably 160, week number 160 has got some problem. Already if you are working somewhere, you know very well how to see the graph. I am not looking at the model fit, I am looking at the accuracy check. When I am doing the accuracy check, this difference, small difference is okay for me, but here it is a huge difference. This difference is very huge for me. I have to go and check where I missed, what data was not given to me. Why do I need to do? Because it is going to affect my delivery plan, it is going to affect my future plan as well. So, this is the way we do it for accuracy check. But nowadays these are all not done by human, I have done it. Now, everything is automated. Is more, but amount is more, price is more. So, just one number is missing here. If this is my forecast, this is my actual, I do not have items to, that means I am going to miss. You have to be intervening the system. This is another example, here it is bog off. When you are having more number of items to sell, your promotion is difficult. If you remember, I said bog off, half price, 3 for 4 for 3, 3 for 2, all these things are really difficult. If you are having only half price, it is okay, number of items are less. If you are having more number of items to sell, You are good as a seller, you will sell more, but your forecasting, your replenishment all will be struggling. We do not know how many people are staying with the family, how many are alone, these are all difficult. Okay. So, implication it is done, it is for the research work. Reference demand model can help to identify meaningful factors. I hope it is meaningful. Do you think it is meaningful? Will you use it somewhere in your life? No, you are all sleepy, not interactive today. Do you think we will use it? I am not going to read through, these are the implications. If you are using it, these are the implications. There are hundreds of different methods. This is the easiest method I could teach you, and regression I do not think anybody can teach you easier than that, because I have been a mathematics teacher, I taught in a different way regression. Now I feel this is the easiest way. So, if you are digging into the Google or somewhere, you will find so many articles for how to do the regression, okay. But this is the starting point. If you want to do, you try, okay. And this is the last slide for now before we break. Soft drink company and wholesale company, they are joined together, they have collaborated. So, one is making forecasting, other one is helping to make the forecast. They have collaborated. If you remember, I said 3 different types of collaboration. Now, at least collaboration 3 different types. What is the first one? Transaction, progressive, futuristic. So, this is given by the company, not from me. They have given the relationship like this. You have to go for reactive transactional, and then you have to go for tactical level with strategy, some strategy, but not complete. You have to be proactive. Tactical meaning is whenever there is a problem comes, you have to act for it. Proactive means be ready to face the problem, okay, some kind of resilience. And strategic is completely you are playing strategical positioning, that means you are acting differently for different players. Different collaboration will have different strategic positioning. So, but trusted, they are in the highest level of strategic, you are having a trusted advisor status, your collaborator will be like advisor. Sometimes you will say the market is not reacting well, you have to change the taste, you have to change the style. So, they will give some advice. In the proactive level, planning partner will be giving some, it is a position which is having some status less than the trusted advisor. He will be giving some idea for planning, but he will not be completely collaborating, somewhat similar. So, these two can be, I can say these two will be here. Vendor status is opposite, I am writing opposite, sorry. This is futuristic, it is high, very high, medium, low. This is transaction. So, planning, if you are including them only for planning and tactical level, you are progressing, and if you are having vendor status, it is only transaction level, it is very low level. Instead of saying 1, 2, 3, I will put the name only. Okay. Futuristic, this is I will put it. Okay, that is it for today. We are having collaboration, we know how to make the forecasting, we know what are the markets, not what are the markets, how markets are behaving for different promotions, and what are the strategies to be involved when you are planning for the promotional sales. This is our first session, we have one more session to go, and I need more enthusiasm from you, a little bit slow now. Is it boring? I think this is better than the previous one, right? Okay. If you feel that yesterday collaboration was boring, this is better. But if you feel this is comprehensive of everything, if you are going to use it for the future, definitely there is something to use. Everyone can take on. How to consider it further, that is in your hand. Totally it is in your hand. I will say bye now. I will meet you in next 20 to 25 minutes. Thank you. तो आने दो ना, कोई भी नहीं है इधर. Can welcome back from the break. We are at the end of our 4th day session. In the next 1 hour, we will be completing this course, GIAN course. I expect you to have at least some knowledge when you are comparing the knowledge before entering into this room before 4 days and comparing it from today at the end of this session. There must be at least epsilon level of improvement in understanding. If you do not show any improvement, there is no point in having this course. I would expect you to write, normally I ask my students to write 1 page of what you have learnt, like reflection. So, now we are having some exams, so that is not necessary. Anyway, every day you are having some exam to show how much you have learned from each day. And you have to appreciate clearly that this is not from any book. It has been converted into book, but it is not written from the book. So, each one of the session what we have got is purely from the project and results from the other things, other researchers. Advantage is you know what is happening around you rather than what is given in the past books, textbooks. If you are understanding the case what we have discussed in the first session today, I have been talking about collaborative forecasting, CPF, collaborative planning, forecasting and replenishment based on companies demand data. Collaborative forecasting is mainly to identify the demand factors in this case. We have listed the demand factors and we have evaluated it based on 5 different attributes. So, we have developed the table demand reference model. If you are having this, you can develop this table RDM for any company, which data is required. Why we are talking about data is money. If you are collecting data online, anyway you have to give money for investing in the technology. If you are getting data from someone else, if you are buying, you are paying money. So, data is money and using that data correctly to forecast accurate demand, then you are successful. If you are not having enough data, you have to update the model, you have to include so many other variables. So, that is a conclusion of the previous case study. Now, let us go to the another case, very interesting. It is from the Indian packaging industry. Again, it is my paper, it is published last year. It is based on the plastic jute company having some plastic bags as well. So, consumers are buying jute bags, cosmetics and for pharmaceutical purposes, even for the food grains, big jute bags, very big one. For food, storing food, wheats, rice, pulses and other things. This is mainly for the dry products, not for the wet product. Once they buy, they see the item and they feel it is not up to my specification. I ask for capacity of 100 kilo bag, but you are given me only 75 kilo bag and thickness I do not like. So, they will say specification is not correct, they will send it back to the manufacturer. Consumers after collecting, this is about only the reverse side of it. Consumers are getting the buying the purchasing the bag from the different avenues, directly or indirectly through other retailers or in the shop somewhere. After there is another reason for returning, recycling or reverse logistics. So, it is happening after collecting. So, I am going in the right to left direction, already they bought it. So, this is already purchased item, purchase item is just bag, that bag is end of life. For example, that bag is not bought directly, indirectly, meaning is he bought 100 kilos of rice, bag is with him, he knows who is manufacturer of the bag, because in the bag there is a logo. He can also return it to the same seller in the retail store or wholesaler. Wholesaler will be sending it to the factory for end of life UV treatment. the bag is not in good quality, but I feel it is strong enough we can use it. It is contaminated, so I can use UV rays to improve the life of the bag. So, bag can be sent back to the manufacturer for UV treatment, ultraviolet rays. Some they feel that bag is worn out, I used it for 3 years, 4 years, I cannot use it. Normally wholesaler of rice and wheat, they will be using big bags, not 100 kilos, even 1000 kilos. So, it is a jute bag, inside it is a filament of plastic. You have got, all of you have got one bag, jute bag, right, for GIAN. Similarly, imagine it is a big bag, man size, elephant size bag. Another one is sending for different purpose. There are many purposes. He is saying it has to be recycled, it is not in a position, there is a hole, you cannot mend this hole, you have to recycle it. So, there are many purposes, this is purpose 1, 2, 3. The purpose 1 can be resold. The product is new, but it is not of this specification, it is not matching. So, I will resell it. Second purpose is UV treatment, this will go, and third one is also going for different purposes because end of life. It can be reproduced or it can be recycled, that reproduce meaning is remanufacture it. There are 3 options. In this company, actually the color might have been changed, this is forecasting, this color is forecasting, I will circle it. We have used the same method for forecasting, this time with number regression model, this forecasting, blue, this other things whichever is not in red, they are all actual sales. So, recycled bag, remanufactured bag has got certain expectations. People will not be very happy if it is remanufactured and giving the same price. So, price was reduced. Sale actually, initially they have not thought that it will be increasing. Oven bags and agro-knit bags, I think you can explain, do you have idea? Oven bag is full of jute with layer of plastic. What is agro-knit?
I am not aware about agro-knit, but there is some mesh size. Like woven within 0.25 mm, or that is, there is some specification of Jute Corporation of India also.
Okay, so they are giving the specification.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
As per that only the bags are being manufactured.
Okay, so thanks. That means based on this is from India, so Indian regulations are adapted for manufacturing. Accordingly, this forecast and actual are matching. Just it is not for the new product, it is a recycled product. That means people are ready to go for the recycled or remanufactured product if the price is reduced. That is the case, it is not upcycling, it is not downgrading, it is maintained, the quality is maintained, the price is reduced, but quality is maintained because you are having the recycled product. In that case, see it is exactly this one almost closer, these two are almost closer, what you forecasted same thing had happened in the sales. So, this is possible, it is happening in India. I use the method of variables from the reference demand model RDM. The information was collected from the buyer itself, actual user has given the information. Why you are sending it back? I do not like it because it is not I specified. They are given the reason, no, I am sending it because I want UV treatment, I am sending it back because it is worn out, nobody can use it. So, those words have been given. So, these are all the reasons for recycling. If you know the variable, if you know what is the reason behind it, you can easily react to the situation and you are having the sales. Okay, sale of jumbo bags are very costly. Here color is somewhat easy to understand, red color is actual, blue is forecasted. See here again this is matching, almost the same, but number difference you see it is 3,500,000, other one is 3 lakh. So, if you are looking at this is 4 lakh, closer to 4 lakh bags, 1 lakh, one bag if you are selling it for 100 rupees, 4 lakh into 100 rupees. So, it is a huge amount. If you are reducing the price even 5 rupees less, still it is a saving for everyone, it is a win-win situation. So, this kind of collaboration is expected. So, what is the conclusion? You have to be looking at RDM without knowing the reference for the demand. Reference for the demand meaning is underlying factors for the demand. What is making the demand? Who is creating the demand? What are the drivers for demand? If you know everything, then you can come up with this answer. So, after demonstrating the importance of recycling, the conclusion was, it is a very simple case, it is already published in the journal. So, if you want, you can look at it. Case study is only 2 pages case study, you can read it easily. Application of supply chain information in this case for long term plans use the capacity expansion and business expansion, because now everybody is ready to take my recycled bag. I have to expand it for the future. I have to have futuristic collaboration. Capacity expansion is necessary, business expansion is necessary. And decision on market share, you have to fix now what will be the market share. If you are collaborating with other partner, what is his share and what is it contributing to the whole market. And decision on backward integration, that means how we are going to bring back that used bag. Backward integration is, see, when you are going for retailer is sending to the wholesaler, wholesaler is sending to the manufacturer. In this case only 3 players. Okay, how is it going to come? Am I going to send the recyclable packs from here to here, or shall I send my truck for the one load of bag or with bag with load, and then while returning that same truck can be bringing back the item. So, you have to decide whether you are going to use your own truck to bring back, or you are going to use the onward journey with items and they will be coming with empty bag. So, this is the way you have to decide. How many people will be in this reverse logistic, human resource planning? Whoever is doing the primary work of bag production, they will not be involved in the reverse logistics. They have already so many things to do. So, how many people are going to be recruited for this purpose? And short term plan, these are all for the futuristic plan. But if you are doing for the short term, currently I need so many people and I need so many machines, what should I do? Production replenishment plan should be there. How many new bags are being produced? Then only I can see how much will be returned back. For example, a person is using, retailer is using for 5 years, definitely it is going to come back either as a recycled product or a remanufacturing product. So, logistical planning, I said logistical planning is the one you have to decide whether you are going to send your truck to collect it, it is a waste of money, or you are going to use the third party who is delivering the product with bag, or you are going to use them, or make or buy raw material. Okay, you do not need to do anything, are you going to leave that job to someone else? At present demand is huge for my UV treatment, I do not have the machine for ultraviolet rays treatment. Am I using someone? That means I can use other factory and others to make that work happen. So, I can go with this. Now, the second case is also finished. Collaboration is important, you have to have the information. Information can be through phone or through your database sharing. Now, we can also use information through IoT. See, what I said is manual or computer based, small Excel will do the job previously. 2 cases. Now, we are using IoT. Why we are using IoT? We know that, but it is a different paradigm. Now, I am going to say the same thing in a different way. A novel paradigm, IoT is entirely new. Even though we are using the term IoT, we are not using it widely in all the supply chains, and it is exploiting the power of modern wireless telecommunication. Really, we are exploiting IoT. Our TV has got sensor in it, but sometimes I feel my TV it is an idiot box. The reason is when I stand, if it is a motion sensor, the camera is sensing only the level of my sofa. If my sofa is moved, it is not sensing anything, it is not starting. That means we are having some limitation, only 5 meters, only 5 yards, only 100 meters. For anything we are using only certain level, limitations are given. So, when we are using IoT, we have to have 2 sensors for the communication, right. If you are using only one sensor, motion sensor, it is not capturing the data. So, you have to have two sensors, both will be interacting with each other. Before 5-6 years, all our taps in the I do not know about railway station, in the airport, sensors were in the side or in the bottom. We have to wave our hand to get the water. Sensor was not working, water was not coming through the pipe. It was really irritating. Now, the sensors are in the rim of the water pipe. So, that is innovation, and we are just moving things in a different way. We are having some, that means we are exploiting the modern wireless telecommunication. We have growing number of sensors around us, radio frequency, you have seen it, sensors, okay. Actuators, I do not know much about it. Anyone is very much familiar with actuators? I think this sensor in the water, that is also really something similar. Do you have any actuators kind of sensors?
Actuator actually one kind of cylinder. Cylinder
Okay.
in technically it is called as actuator.
Hmm.
Actuation activities carried out over these actuators, cylinders basically,
Cylinder.
hydraulic cylinder or pneumatic cylinder. Either
Oh.
it may be pneumatically operated or hydraulically operated.
Okay. So,
So
it's a
when we will
cylinder.
give feedback that sensor, then it will actuation will be happen.
Okay. So, even the hand movement will it be
Yes,
activating?
yes, just like door closure, that is a actuator.
Oh,
Door
okay.
closure, that is a cylinder type activity, that is
Actuator.
called as actuator. Different type of actuators are there which are operated by sensors. Sensor will give feedback to the actuators.
Okay. So, thank you. So, sensor is giving the data to the actuators and they are moving, mechanical work is happening. Okay. Thank you. So, same like our water cleaning, hand wash, so it is also actuators. The smartphones, yes, we have it. These sensors can interact with each other wirelessly. Wirelessly, that is very important. If you are having LAN, you have to connect with the LAN. Wirelessly, now we can work. And even the chargers, they do not need wires nowadays. You can put it on top of some small gadget which will be wireless connector, then we can charge your phone. Okay. These are all used very enormously in the commercial aspect, not for private, not for personal use, in a commercial level. Okay. Look at this monitoring, we have to monitor through sensors, we are having the control through software, and I do not know other things. They are all using control. Temperature control of your Jaguar can be made with your app. Before you get into the car, if your car is very cold, if you are in a cold country, you can control the temperature. If you are in a hot country, AC will be on before you enter the car. So, these are all simple examples. Softwares are embedded in the product or in the product cloud. A mobile phone is connected to the cloud, cloud is connecting to the car. And we are having the optimization, we talked about optimization yesterday, monitoring and controlling capabilities which is enabling through algorithms. We have to write some algorithms in order to make it happen. So, that means here not manual, like previous two cases it was manual, now it is based on IoT. Autonomy is autonomously you are working on something, and the product operation is, example is smart forming. And smart forming, if you want to switch your motor, you can do it from anywhere around the globe. You can switch on your motor, water will be going, but there is a limitation again. If water is overflowing, it cannot say, but overflowing another sensor we have to put on the soil, whether soil has got more moisture in it. So, these are this paper, if you have time, download it, it is a free paper. Pratap paper has given so many examples. Sometimes what happens when you are reading that paper, you will feel that, oh, can I use it for my MBA dissertation, can I use it for my job. So, you can take that idea from the paper. He has talked from widely across so many sectors. Okay. So, you just go through it, how smart is making how smart is making you smarter, that is the main aspect of this paper. How smart technology is making you smarter. So, this is again from the same paper. Differences are given. Smart, yes, I am smart, I am making the truck work with battery operated, battery controlled, anything. After that, you are sending the truck data, see it is called smart truck. Simply smart in the sense that it will be seeing the dips in the road, and if it is too big dig, it will go to the other side and it will be automatically autopilot mode, automatically it will be going. Now, you are giving the data to the other cloud. So, you are giving the data to the cloud by sensor. So, this is one level above that, this is the car which will be moving if there is any disruption in the road, automated or autopiloted car. Autopiloted car, if you are stopping there is no point, you have to tell others. In the smart road, that is a concept. Smart road concept is, if the road has got bumps in it and it is unwanted hole, then the message will go to the cloud. So, it going to the cloud is just a number, data, it is a big data, this is big data collection, nothing else. Again, the collection is going to your mobile phone, the alert is coming, you are being alerted. When you are using Google Map, in the next 5 meters you have the camera. So, if you are having information in the cloud, what is the use? It should come to your mobile phone. So, the third one is connected with people, these are all called connected product. So, first one is smart, just product with smartness. Second one is smart product because it is sending the information. Third one is sending information and the information comes back to you in a different form, transformed. The information is transformed into actionable information. So, just information second stage. Third stage, actionable information, you have to take action on it. I do not know what action you are going to take. If you are having the camera, action is slow down. If you are going in 100 miles speed, 80 is the maximum, if it is 80, you will slow down, that is your action. The next product system, this is for the truck, tractors, planters, tillers and combined harvesters, farm equipment system, all equipment, even the lawn mower and potato pluggers, cherry pickers, all are automated. So, all information, cherry picker will be having information whether the cherry is ripened or not, and the lawn mower will say lawn has got big stone in it, you cannot mow the lawn. So, these are the information combined together, product system will be combining everything together, then it is coming as a complete system. This is called system of systems, many things will interact. Just imagine your lawn mower sensor is broken because there is a big stone, it is not captured immediately, it is broken. That lawn mower is going automatically to every other place. It is not moving the lawn, but it is moving, not moving the lawn. That means purposeless. That is the problem here in the product system. When you are combining with system of systems, many products combined, there is a complication. Now, after which they have introduced drones. Above this system of systems, they have introduced drones. There is no N for it, system, smart system, system of systems, and then drone for combining system of systems. So, there is no end, you have to know where you are going to stop, how much information you need, how much automation do you need, you stop it, that is your job as a manager. So, this is another example given here, nothing other than what I said. When you are having, so you can go for agriculture, manufacturing, supply chain, retail, which one you are going to use IoT. If you are using supply chain, everyone should have IoT, there is no other way. If only manufacturer is having IoT, if agriculture is not having IoT, there is a mismatch, you have to have everyone in the loop of IoT. If you are using sensors, same sensor should be used. So, information collected, social media is a new, again it is a new positive or negative, I do not say anything here, you decide. Social media is troubling the retailers for negative feedback, everyone will admit it, but it is positive, they are giving positive feedback. So, social media should be there for the feedback. And what else we are having? This alerts, we have seen this. Alert is important. If Amazon is going to deliver in one area, if there is flood, they will be getting the information, alert is there. So, these are all just example for you to think about. With the increase in communication device, the volume of data generated is also rising. If you are using more smart device, more data. So, interaction between IoT are increasing. So, Internet of Things results in massive amount of streaming data, often referred to the big data. We have seen what is big data: text, numbers, that is qualitative, quantitative, pictures, images, voice, emoticons, everything are big data. So, when you are interacting, so when you are delivering, yes, I am very unhappy, sober face, everything is becoming big data. IoT applications are given here, you can watch it leisurely, you can think about how healthcare can use, how smart environment can use, personal and social, how futuristically we are going to use. This one we talked in the class yesterday, automated pilot mode vehicles, and city information model is city. Normally some metro cities are already smart cities. If you go to mall, it will be connecting you with your mobile phone. If you are using the Wi-Fi, they will send you message, you can buy today this product for 20% discount, because you are using their Wi-Fi. So, these are all available. Enhanced game room, this we have not talked about. What is enhanced game room? It is available in malls, you can put some, yeah.
Ma'am, nowadays in a mall there is a game zone is there where the VR system and the you can just
Virtual
go
reality, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
like a PUBG is there, like that's same thing is doing, like a you have a gun and VR set and you can play a virtual game there.
Okay, so virtual gaming again it is having AI related.
Yes, ma'am.
And this virtual gaming is becoming a booming market now. In the future, in no time, everybody will be talking only to the computer, I am sure, but you should understand the positive and negatives in the supply chain. Okay, thank you. So, gaming is a virtual reality. Now, big data for business analytics. Today businesses generate huge volume of data in multiple forms. I said it is both structured, unstructured. Images and emoticons are not structured. Data qualitative, quantitative, and that means text and numbers are structured. Do you know what is primary, secondary data?
Yes, ma'am.
Primary means what you are collecting. Nowadays what AI is collecting, that is also primary data. Your AI is collecting, your IoT is collecting. So, that is also primary data. Secondary data is someone which is not collected by you or by your machine, that is secondary data. And your phone, when you are using any data that is too big, what happens when you are opening some website and the website is having some link for the video, that video is 10 gigabyte. What happens? Your phone is becoming slow. When just one video with 10 gigabyte is becoming very slow. If you are thinking about the data set that is too big to be efficiently work, every one of you sending me some 10 GB of video. At the end of the 4th day, if the project has got, you have to create a video, for big video with all your understanding, with all images. Enthusiastically you will be shooting videos, and then if it comes to me in my mailbox, I can't open it. That means, if you are crowding the space with many big data elements, then the real life will become very terrible. So, in the traditional database, we cannot use more than, if I am correct, my computer will not handle more than 50 GB of data at the same time. It will slow down completely. You have to shut down or restart. So, businesses have realized that this data could hold promise to give deeper insights. Let me go to the next one. Now, this data has come. This is very generic table. Data you are giving retailer, you are buying from retailer, you are giving the information. There are 3 ways. You can go online, you can go offline, you can go omni-channel. What is omni-channel? I have come to the point. Next one, omni-channel. What is omni-channel? What is omni? Omni means omnipresent.
Ma'am, that present everywhere.
Present everywhere. So that means if you are having offline, meaning is you are going face to face. Online is anywhere, social media or website, anything. Omni-channel in both or beyond. The problem now, data is collected through person to person. He will be giving oral feedback. Somebody will be writing the paper feedback. Somebody will be writing after going to the store. Email will come to you, will write the feedback. Now you are placing order, you are collecting from some store. That means you are using both online and offline. You are placing order online, meaning is e-commerce. E-commerce is you are placing order online, you are paying through e-commerce website. But you are collecting, you are not going to spend money for collection, and you are not going to pay even a single penny for Amazon to bring it to your home. You say that no, I will come to your store, I will collect it. That is called omni-channel shopping. That means a storekeeper should be catering to your expectation when you are going there as a physical 3-dimensional man. When you are going to collect, it is not only collection place, you are going to shop around again. You will buy something, go for collection. After going there, you are tempted to see so many things. Suddenly you will change your mind, you have to return. In my country, we cannot return if you are buying from online. You have to get the slip, you have to paste it on the envelope, then you have to send it. You cannot give it to the store directly. The another hassle, that means when you are having many channels, hassles are many. For whom? Not for the retailer. Sorry, I am not saying for the customer, it is for the retailer and also for the online seller. What happens now? I am coming to the marketing side. I have finished something, now we are going to use the data. So, social media review you are writing. Okay. After buying online or offline or omni-channel, you are writing social media review. Yesterday there was a talk in the tea time. Are we really loyal to anyone? We are loyal to only price. That was the condition. But I would say people like me, still we are buying certain products. For nearly 40 years I buy the same product, same brand. There is some brand loyalty. Price is also a reason, but price is not always the same expectation. Even if they increase the price, we will be sticking to it. Those products are called, for me it is innovation product, for you maybe something else. So, functional and innovation we have seen in the first 2 days, functional and innovation. Functional product, I can shift the loyalty from one milk producer to the other milk producer. Innovation product, I never, not I would not say never, I never want to buy Sony other than, sorry, I never want to buy other than Sony. If I say this statement, that means I am loyal to Sony, I am not loyal to anyone else. If someone is saying I do not want to buy anything other than Samsung, you are loyal to Samsung, but you are tempted to buy. If someone is giving, Sony is highly priced, Samsung is not that highly priced if you are comparing equal footage of certain product. So, we are comparing only the leveled playing field, not something else. So, for example, one product is £1000, other product is £1005, I do not mind. If instead of £1005, if it is 1200, I will think twice. So, in that case what happens? Instead of looking at the price, someone is very rich, they do not want to look at the price. What they will look at? The location where you are buying, if you are going as a physical customer, how much is the payment, how the payment is made, will they take card, will they take only cash, the payment method, and facilities. Near that place, do I have any leisure park, amusement park? So, I will see the location as well. So, service operation, that is called service operation. This is called brand satisfaction, about availability attachment to the product, this is a comparison Sony, Samsung, and recommendation. My friend said I bought this product but it is not good, so I am not recommending you this verbally, not through social media. Okay, then this is done. Suddenly my email comes, my inbox is saying there is a promotion for Sony. Sony is 1200, Samsung is 1000, something like here it is make it a Sony, just an example, it is not relating to any company. Email from my friend says there is a promotion going on, will you come to buy? So, you will be happily going with him. The promotions are very lucrative, it is changing your mindset. So, when your mindset is changing after seeing the promotional price, you are really happy, it is very lucrative, I can't miss it, this is the only opportunity, let me grab it. So, interaction effect of social media review, sometimes review will come through social media, sometimes your friend will say, and interaction about sales promotion on customer satisfaction. Once you get the promotional, you immediately see what is the customer review, you will not buy simply, easily, you have to go for different review, you will compare this and compare that. No, my friend has called, this megapixel camera is not more than 16 megapixel, I will not buy. So, that means not one variable, there are hundreds of variables for you to decide. So, then interaction is coming through another way, interaction effect of service operations have gone good, that means you are not happy. Just for one coffee you may not like that service, something will be not making you in a comfortable zone. If you feel you are not in a comfortable zone, then your promotion is going to be wasted. If he is telling the other friend, this shop is not treating the customer very well, I will not go. It does not mean that they are bad, the company is good, maybe at that time they have got many people in it, so they have not served well, but here the problem is customer satisfaction. See, I am saying so many things, but I have got only few circles, all of them are variables. If you are going through paper based survey or email based survey, everything should be captured. So, in this research what happened, this is awarded one, so I have taken it. In 2017 this paper was developed based on 2016 data, it was awarded by IGOPM Iroma conference, it is an award winning paper. So, I was very happy to see at that time it was not looked at carefully, we were looking at the feedback of paper one, not the feedback of social media. Social media feedback was very important. In 2016 it was introduced in a bigger way. Now we have social media review tremendously, but this was one of the types of papers, not many have written at that time. So, what was the conclusion? What is important, whether I have to look for customer loyalty or do I need to go for the model which will be giving always some profit to me. So many things have been discussed, the results are like that. Shop review will have a positive impact, even though you are selling online, if you are having omni channel, you have to have the shop very clean, customer friendly, and you have to attract the customers. So, that means shop review, not the product review, shop review, and service operations will have the positive impact. If your service is not good, even if your premises are very big, attractive and very sophisticated, people will not come. So, that is next is service, both of them not about the product, one is about the shop location or shop facilities, one is service. Brand satisfaction, then next comes brand satisfaction, again it is not the product, brand satisfaction. I attach myself to certain brand, I expect from the brand. If I am buying Apple phone, I expect something from Apple, I cannot compare with Samsung, I expect something from that particular brand, that is brand satisfaction. Product satisfaction is matching with the characteristic of the product, features of the product. Brand satisfaction is matching with the brand expectations, there is a difference, it is not product expectation. And interaction of social media review and promotion. Sometimes social media review will come at the time of promotion, both at the same time. Social media will be placing some positive reviews for a product, at the same time the promotion will come in the store or online. It is coinciding with each other, but it is not supported. These two are supported, brand satisfaction not supported, even though I say it is important, I am saying the meaning brand satisfaction, product satisfaction, but it is not supported by my research, because it was again it was paid survey, we discussed about it. So, every response was given with some money. So, it is not unethical, because we are giving money for the respondent to fill it completely, and response should be trustworthy. That is the reason we are giving money. So, this was funded project. So, I could give some money, £5 for each of the respondent like voucher. So, this is that means I can rely on this data. This is also not supported. Promotion and feedback interaction is not having any impact on some customers at that time. Now, I feel after 8 years definitely there is interaction. If someone is saying, my friend is saying this product is really performing very well, if the same product is promoted in the market, I will buy it. So, it is only from at that time of collecting the data. Interaction of service operations and promotion, very important. Even if you are giving promotion, discount, everything, I do not mind if you are not giving me good respect. That is the answer. So, people are expecting certain level of service quality, minimum level of cleanliness, and they are also expecting the repair, maintenance services along with the product. So, this is a very big study. We have spent money for this study, and it was coming from project. Still, it is worth. I would say this is worth to read only the case study. It is not case study, but about consumerism. It is a marketing based paper. Conclusion, we have come to the end of the session almost. E-commerce is sales promotion when it is increasing sales promotion increases customer satisfaction when it interacts with the service operations. We have seen it, but sales promotion does not appear to have strong effect with the social media. Promotion does not appear to have strong effect. No, it is because it is not supported. Also, our study signals that retail outlets have to be in direct contact with the customers through social media. Direct contact, you will not put any intermediary, directly contact the customer. How do I do? How can I contact my customer directly? I need answer from you.
Ma'am, regarding that social media promotion, nowadays it has a strong effect on customers. Like if someone has more followers in Insta or YouTube, they are promoting certain brand of cosmetics, and in that way also marketing is exponentially increasing. So it has a strong effect on marketing. Then why
Exactly.
there is written promotion doesn't appear to have a strong effect?
Oh, okay, thank you. So, you have to directly contact, that is your verdict, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Let me say one negative story, but still direct contacting is positive, it should be. Some companies, I do not want to mention the name, they have cheated on the carbon emission in the cars. You know the company, right? Carbon emission, normally we have to give the report, like DPS said yesterday, we have to report the carbon emission. And MPS, not DPS, MPS Manvendra Pratap Singh, sorry about that. He mentioned this reporting. Okay, yeah, reporting, and the reporting, based on the reporting, millions of people around the globe, they bought the car. But after buying all the car, after 5 years, if someone is scrutinizing and saying this data was wrong, you bought the car itself is 60-70 lakhs. So, you have paid the money and you are satisfied with the driving, but now you do not have the resale value, because the car value has gone because of the negative reporting. Now, what to do at that time? So, I said direct contact with customers through social media. They have done it, actually it was corrected. They have made the positive impact on the social media interaction. What is that positive impact? They have contacted, that company contacted the customers, and then they made the product recall using social media. They use the social media to say, convey the message to customer, every one of you will come to our shop and that part will be replaced for free of charge, that is product recall. They have done it for 60 million cars, 50 to 60 million cars. It took time, but they have regained the power of trust. So, power of trust comes through some direct message, directly, instead of saying that many students will be doing, if I say you do it, that makes a difference. So, power is coming through direct conversation, direct communication. Retail success will not be guaranteed if service operations are compromised. Do you agree? It is not my conclusion, many people concluded the same way. If you are to be if you are retailer, if you want success, definitely you have to have the operations to be guaranteed, and otherwise we cannot get success. For example, delivery time for medicine, you have ordered medicine online, delivery time is 4 o'clock. If it is coming at 7, some patient will be waiting. So, that is giving some wrong information about the delivery. That means service is not met, expectations are not met. So, your retail success will not happen for the medical field. So, this is just an example of service operations. Planning sales promotions with a good service provision can help retailers to obtain positive social media reviews as well. Once your car is serviced and you are very happy, you will be putting some reviews, that review will be helping others to persuade to buy the product. So, this is not only for today, it is for the future and it is for forever. These results are not for today. Maybe some results like what I said in previous one, brand satisfaction will have positive impact, it is not supported, I said it may change, but other results will not change. These are all forever. Whatever be the product, whatever be the service, the business will be definitely be helped by the social media reviews. So, how to bridge the gap? Now, we have marketing, we have operations, we have distribution. How to bridge the gap between manufacturing and selling? This is the one, brick and mortar to change to click and collect, omni. It has to be omni channel. Brick and mortar is only physical, e-commerce is only online, and now click and collect can be the best alternative for these things. Click and collect, reason is your delivery time is reduced, the delivery person's time is also reduced. Instead of coming to each one of your house, he will give it to local store. We have a system, any retail store, if they are registered with Amazon or any other company, Sainsbury, Tesco, anything, you can go and collect from that shop. We do not need to go and collect from the designated places. So, click and collect, there are many reasons, many definitions. After clicking, where to collect? You can collect from next door retail store. Every shop, every street has got one shop. So, you can go and collect it. So, this is the one. That is it, and I told about e-tailing means e-commerce. Yeah, I can take 5 more minutes. We have talked about this sustainability, but not in e-tailing. That is, e-tailing is if you are not asking anyone to come and give it to your house, if you are collecting from others, that is a sustainable e-tailing. E-tailing is retailing. Retailing, e-tailing both are same. And supply chain collaboration, we have done it, sustainability issues we have done, and we have done all the studies today. Objectives are understanding collaboration between supply chains and how these three are interacting, marketing, logistics and supply chain. Benefit, I told the benefits. Future research direction, we are not future students, but I am stopping here. I will ask what could be the future for supply chain. So, now your time, just last 2 minutes, say what could be the future research for supply chain. We are talking about IoT, we are talking about marketing, supply chain, logistics, e-commerce, smart technology, connected devices, smart truck. So, what is it? Everything going towards something, what is it in your opinion? Smartness.
Through this, we can guarantee predict the future. Like nowadays, through the data, we can predict the futures, like anything, like a weather and all. In the operation, also we can predict, like in Amazon and all. They can predict in how many days the parcel will be delivered to your store. In future, also the prediction is will be very accurate.
Anything else? Thank you.
Ma'am, customer demand can be fulfilled efficiently.
Ma'am, like I just read a Zara case where a Zara is a clothing brand, but nowadays is moving toward a tech company. Like they using a data through a store to making a new cloth or new trend for the customer. Like for example, if I am going to any Zara store, I am saying that I want a collar t-shirt. After 1 week, in any store there will be a collar t-shirt will be there. They are using the customer feedback at a very positive manner.
Ma'am, it can lead to like make new government policies to like the future where the government can like provide the policies according to the like customers.
So, you are trying to align policies with the customers' expectations.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a long way to go, but still, yeah, it can be. Policy oriented, yeah, I give the mic to them, they want it. Policy oriented supply chain designing. Okay, let me, before you start, let me summarize what they said. Predict the future and you can make the plans, that is the one you said. Forecasting could be more accurate if you are having the smart technology and smart supply chain. Efficiently you can meet the customer's demand. Zara is it's not a new story, it is there already. Not only Zara, many companies online you can customize it. Yes, correct. Policy oriented supply chain design, it's new, and these are all fine. Thank you. This is also fine. We are not having fully operational because the waste is high if people are not buying, but this is very interesting story. It's there in the case studies. Policy oriented supply chain design, that's a gap. Policy is working independently of customers' expectations. If you are bringing both of them together, probably we can avoid the waste and we can make environmental friendly clothing. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, there is a big room left for improvement, use of IoT, big data and AI in delivery system. We can use drone delivery to minimize the delivery duration, so that more customers will be attracted towards ordering that product.
Thank you. Drone delivery, it's tried even in Dubai. We have got some drone delivery in central areas. They have tried it, but drone traffic is again it's having the air traffic. So slightly they are hesitant because we have to have a policy in place before we start it in full swing. Definitely it's going to have the impact in the future, but how much height the drone can occupy, that is the biggest issue, especially small city related intercity flights are low level. So there is a bit of a complexity in operationalizing these things. Thank you.
Supply chain is basically the delivery, inventory and all transportation related, all combined together is supply chain. So whatever the advancement today is already happened, like we take the example of Amazon or Flipkart, they all take the minimal time and or give the real time data also where it is, but there is a big gap regarding the delivery concern. I was discussing with one of my colleague. In Maruti, they just keep the inventory of 2 hours. Only they maintain inventory for 2 hours only. They have 24/7 production industry, assembling line are there, but they only keep inventory for 2 hours only. That means all their required materials for assembling a total vehicle, it takes only 2 hours. That means they don't need have to keep any inventory, neither they have to keep waiting line for that. So the same thing can be replicated in all cases, all consumer cases. So the delivery time should be, nowadays everyone is talking about same day delivery or the next day delivery. Even if food delivery are telling you 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So similar fashion, the gap can be reduced more and more. At the same time, the inventory level can.
Yeah, certainly. I admit that this is one of the gaps we identified. Last mile delivery is being delayed due to several other reasons. Same day, next day guaranteed deliveries are getting delayed, especially when it goes to the customer. Last mile delivery meaning is time between the second last leg of delivery to until it comes to the consumers. So that means, for example, if it has come to warehouse, from warehouse to your house, that is called last mile delivery. The last leg of the travel of the product or service, that is called last mile delivery, not from the manufacturer side. So in that case, we have some gaps, I admit, and we have to say there are certain requirements. In other countries they have already given extra money to be paid for same day delivery, if you want same day delivery. We are not ready to pay that extra money. It is making the problem in a higher level. Next day delivery you can relax, and then the price for the for delivery payment will be less. If you are implementing all these things just for the sake of providing promotion and discount, we are not doing it. So we are offering promotions with free delivery, but finally we cannot make it. That is the problem. If you are adding some extra money for the delivery, it may happen. We can try. Certain companies are doing it, certain companies do not have any option. 5-day window is given, it may come at any time if you are not paying. Actually, that is it from me, and if you have anything to discuss, you can. Thank you. Any questions? So, we have finished the GIAN course in this topic. Resilience, how resilient are you, sorry this is going, how resilient are you in terms of facing the supply chain disruptions? That is the biggest lesson. When I have prepared everything, I have put it in my mind that I have to talk about resilience. Resilience is not one single element, you have to be prepared for the future in different aspects, then only you will become resilient to meet the risk. So, all these things what I have given here, you can think of it carefully what they want